Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party for yet another week. My name is Aaron.
And my name is Vince.
And this is the universe's only improv comedy Dragon Ball watch-along podcast. I feel like I said those words in an unconnected manner, as if I was some sort of AI, which I'm not. Just saying that right here.
Are you sure?
You're right. Maybe I'm not sure. I should keep this conversation light and fun by explaining what we do before the podcast starts is a little fun and light thing we call. Wait, hold on. Let me get it. Hold on.
Sorry, Aaron just had to take a big slug of water.
Yeah, it's intravenous. I overheat.
Hey, who doesn't these days?
The calculations. But no, before we get into the very first thing we do, which is Kame housekeeping, to get you, the audience, ready for the fun ahead, I have to get the bona fides of the first part of Kame housekeeping, which is the world famous UN sanctioned LA 2028 Olympic Committee approved 1 minute roundup crashing wave sound.
All right, little dude. You want to ride the big wave today?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've taken half a class and I'm ready to ride the big wave.
That's right, kiddo. You've got everything you need to ride the big wave. Just remember the 4 S's of surfing.
All right, I'm pulling a notepad from my swim trunks to write this down.
Weird place to put that, but okay.
It has pockets.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Like shorts can have pockets. Like, all right. So the first.
Was it the first S? Shorts?
No.
Wear shorts?
Bro. Just relax. I'll tell you
all
what
right.
the 4 S's are.
Pushing my glasses up.
All right. You probably should be wearing goggles.
I have the strap.
All right. I'll let that one go. The first S, safety.
Safety.
You want to always be able to see the shore. If you can't see the shore, you're out too far. And keep your Velcro ankle strap on, okay? So that's S number 1, safety.
Okay, so safety and then bullet point or numerical?
Bullet point, I guess.
Okay, circle.
Well, now I'm confused. Did you put a bullet or a circle?
Bullet points are essentially circles, mister.
All right. Well, is it a bullet? Now, all right, hold on. Like I was an English major and now I'm getting like really frustrated.
Oh, this is where you ended up?
This is where I ended up. I'm an English major and this
master's?
Masters. I've got my MBA in English.
All right. Okay, so I asked what to use.
All right, bro. All right.
To denote
I want you
subheading.
To use a filled-in bullet point, not an open circle that you might use in a checkbox, okay?
Okay, filled in.
Thank you.
Like my standardized test that I love so much.
I'm so glad they still do Scantrons. Second S.
Okay. Numerical 2.
You know what? Kid? You're not ready for the wave.
What?
You're not ready for the wave.
You hyped me up so much at the beginning, and I have low confidence.
Well, the second S was supposed to be security.
Okay. Important.
Because you need to secure your line on the wave, okay? You see all those other surfers, they're waiting patiently for their turn. You don't want to jump the line.
All right, I'm adjusting my glasses to see. All right, wait. I'm great at waiting in line. Okay, safety, filled in bullet.
Thank you.
Wait your turn. Can I engage in casual conversation with the other servers while we wait? Or is that a faux pas?
Sorry, I really tried.
Fine.
And scene.
And scene. Look, we were doing it the whole time.
Yeah, we were giggling the whole time.
There were leaks. But that is the precursor to the 1 minute roundup, maybe the longest one we've done in quite a while, which is where we do an itty bitty improv scene, even though this one was mighty, letting it all hang out. But we do it so we can stretch or tighten our improv muscles, whatever we need for the podcast ahead. And it leads us into the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time Vince, has to summarize everything we have covered in Dragon Ball. I assure you, dear listener, everything does indeed get summarized. It's in the if you look at the code of the podcast, all the clues are there. But we do this so maybe you're a new listener to the podcast. Maybe you haven't listened to us in a while. Maybe you haven't watched Dragon Ball in a while. You don't have to go back and watch a bunch of Dragon Ball episodes. You don't have to listen to our old episodes of the podcast, but so many of you do, and we very much appreciate it. You can just start with the latest and greatest episode, which is always the case with its exponential growth. We've never had a slump.
That hockey stick's still going up.
It's like every business ever. Number can only go up. But the only thing to do is to ask you, Vince, are you ready to round up?
Aaron, after a little facial stretching, I am ready to round up. And here I go. So you collect 7 mystical orbs on Earth. You get to wish for anything you want. The story follows a little boy named Goku. He becomes a martial artist. He follows Master Roshi. He learns a bunch of techniques. He fights Tenkaichi tournaments. Along the way, he wins. He defeats the Red Ribbon Army. Then some guys from space come. It turns out it's his brother, and he dies in the process of defeating his brother. And then 2 more Saiyans come after Goku goes to the afterlife. He comes back stronger, only for him to win at the cost of some of his friends dying. Then he has to go to Namek to get the Dragon Balls. He fights Frieza, the baddest dude in the universe. He goes to the legendary Super Saiyan. Then he comes back to Earth 5 years later. A boy from the future gives him some pills to help him stave off a heart attack. And then the androids. So they fight the androids. Then they fight a big bug android named Cell. Goku can't do it, so his son has to do it. Vegeta's butthurt because he wanted to be stronger than him, but he's not. After that, 7 more years pass. That Gohan kid, he's a teenager. He's a nerd. Vegeta's been training. Everybody's been training. There's a new Tenkaichi tournament. The supreme being of all the universe shows up because there's a bad guy named Boo who's about to be hatched. And look, he has been hatched. And the wizard Babidi is sending him on a killing spree.
Ooh. See, I wasn't a liar. I wasn't a liar. That was a summary of everything. A wonderful job.
Oh, thank you. And Michael in theaters now.
Sure.
Pretty that's watching
true.
Dragon Ball. Do-do-do-do.
That is true. No one can deny that Michael is in theaters as of this recording.
My favorite thing right now with the press tour of Michael is that they just got all the impersonators at the screening in Hollywood. I saw a video of all the impersonators doing Michael Jackson moves during the credits in the theater. They're all from different eras. There's like The Wiz. There is Bad Michael. There is like General Michael. There's Young Michael. There's In Between Villalago Michael. There's All White Michael. They're every Michael. People are pulling out Michaels. They're pulling out collabs. My favorite one that I saw was Goofy at Disney World, dressed as General Michael from the Bad Tour, with the Jerry curls and the sparkling suit. It's so good. And if you had any doubt, Goofy's one of me. He forever and always will be a brother.
Yeah.
I claim Goofy, and we're bringing the racial draft back. Because Chappelle's dead to me, and I'm just going to steal his bits.
Yeah.
We got to do this before Drewski does. So
we there, yeah. Look, Chappelle's an innocent man. He hand on chest, flabbergasted. What? They're doing what with my jokes?
They're tarring me with the same brush.
When I do it, it's cute. That's the whole defense is like
the whole defense. But when I do
it,
the defense and like, oh, this guy is my comedy icon. He was my hero, and for him to just sit there, I mean, how was I supposed to know? They'd take my jokes, the jokes that I wrote. Then I see Lauren Boebert posting. I watched that interview thinking that maybe he would come to his senses. I thought they were going to be like, you got to watch Dave. He's back. He's back in form. He really understands where he misstepped. No, that dumb bitch lost sight of everything. He got too rich, too famous, too powerful. But she took my joke out of context. What context, bro?
It's all text. One, you wrote it. What is the subtle thing that you're saying in these jokes? Please point out the irony, because I'm a dummy apparently.
Yeah, man. We've come a long way from jokes about Dave Chappelle wanting Botox on his balls so they could be smooth as eggs.
Smooth as eggs. Good bit.
Shave them so he could have beards like me. Like, they didn't take that out of context. No Republican's like, yeah, this guy gets it. We all want our balls Botoxed, but the left.
Guess what, Dave? Shaving your ball, getting Botox on your balls is gender affirming care, motherfucker.
Got him.
Get out. Look, we have to move on. We
move back. Hold on. This is the last thing I'm going to say to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, move back to San Francisco. Okay, get out of fucking Ohio.
That is the You
the fuck out of there, man.
Don't be Skibbity or Ohio. It is. Ugh. I say we have to move on, but I know you could do like half an hour on this.
Sorry,
because it is the ultimate comedy betrayal for you. But we're not betraying you because we're continuing on with the podcast to inform you that we watched two different versions. I watched the original Japanese with subtitles. Vince watches the English dub from Funimation, the funny dubs we calls it. And we do this because it is fun to compare and contrast the differences in the versions. Sometimes they are big, sometimes they are small, but usually they start with the title. So Vince, can you please give us your title for this episode of Dragon Ball Z?
I will. Here it comes. Episode 234 of Dragon Ball Z. The Terror of Mr. Boo.
If that isn't like a third album name, I don't know what is. Because obviously, first one is obviously self-titled.
Self-titled, Boo. Yeah.
Majin
self-titled
Boo.
Yeah.
Second one.
The second one, Mighty Majin.
Mighty Majin. Just Hatched.
Oh, Just Hatched. That's a good one. That's real good. I would say Up in Smoke, but that already is a thing.
Boo smoke weed every day.
Ooh, sticky icky.
But yeah, Terror of Mr. Boo, a very good title. This is what he gets a Grammy for. My title is a bit of a mouthful and a little bit of a tongue twister. So here it goes. My title for episode 234 of Dragon Ball Z from the Japanese translated is The Terrifying Majin. Death's, yep, take two. Death's dread draws near Gohan.
Okay.
Death, apostrophe S, dread, owned by Death, draws near Gohan.
Death's dread draws near Gohan.
She sold seashells by the seashore. That's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful, but it's good. I think both of these titles are pretty effective on this week's episode. I like that Mr. Boo is here today with us.
Yeah.
And yeah, Death got the possessive in yours, and yeah, the dread is here. We suffered a bunch of losses last week, and now my least favorite emotion, dread. Favorite judge is here to stay.
Not Judy.
No, not Judy. Not Judy. You know who usurped Judy? Judge Steve Harvey.
There we go. Up. He is.
I don't think he still has his show. But I watched a couple of episodes when it was running, and you know what? You know what Steve Harvey did? He gave everybody money, plaintiffs and defendants.
That's again. I'm sure we've talked about this before, but like that is true justice system. He's like, wait, I see the problem here. Both of you need things, and if you had it, you wouldn't be in the situation. Here's money.
You sound just like the man. Because when there's a case of a husband who wanted a gaming console and a wife who wanted to save, Steve said, "Why not have both?" Here's a couple of $1,000. Go on your way. Oh, Steve. Never quit, Steve.
That's imagine if the justice system solved problems. Anyway, we can't. What are we doing? We gotta. Okay, this episode is sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Ooh, the tonal shift from last week to this week, and the shifts within this episode are a little. It's like getting in and out of a hot tub. You know what I mean?
We're mixing cold plunge in the sauna.
Or the way that some of the older hotels used to be set up, where like to turn on the bubbles, you had to twist a timer. It's like that. So like, hey, the max is 45 minutes. So every 45 minutes, you got to get up, get out, go over to towards the gate where the pebbles are.
You do the little I'm wet walk. Where you like kind of tippy toe. Everyone does it. I don't know why. As humans,
it's the great unifying factor of the wet walk.
I'm wet. I gotta walk weird now. Let me penguin it up. What are we do? What? That's everyone fucking does it.
Aaron's working on his type 5.
This is a Seinfeld bit. What's the deal with water walking? We can't take big strides.
I don't know, Jerry. They say don't run.
It's like, I'm in my own home after a tub. Now that's getting John Mulaney.
Sorry. Those two guys, are they becoming one guy? Nobody would follow
jaw
you.
Surgery. No one can tell.
Just like everybody thinks Kumail looks so normal.
He's so famous.
He's so famous.
I'm not caught up. I'm behind one episode on Taskmaster.
Don't worry, I won't spoil anything for what is kind of shaping up to be an all-timer casted season.
This is a very good mix of folks. Everyone is insane in their own way.
And speaking of insanity, I feel like Supreme Kai is quickly becoming not only unraveled but brutalized in this standoff. In my notes, I call this like whole thing over here the Boo standoff zone. So
yes,
Supreme Kai is left on his own. Gohan struggling to get up after getting powed down. The Supreme Kai he's got a little fight in him. He tries to, I guess, like pressure attack Boo or like key push.
I assume they're these psychic attacks that he's doing. He's got Akira powers.
He doesn't have ocular blast powers a la Cyclops.
No.
He's not
concussive
spitting.
blast.
Yeah, the concussive beams from the punch dimension.
Yes, 100%.
I've gotten schooled on that. Recently, which is great. What a fun conceit.
The punched? Yes.
He's
punching you with his eyes.
Which is what Shin tries to do. But Boo, not phased.
He's too, what it looks like in the animation is that he might just be too rubbery to feel any kind of force. It just, he's key phobic, where it just slips right off.
That's right.
Yep.
I think it's above me. We can keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, these are like punches off a duck's back, essentially. Oh, God. Then Boo claps him on the ears. He pulls a Robert Downey Jr. from Sherlock.
Discombobulates. I hope Boo's internal monologue is a British man.
Is it still as high pitched?
It could be. I don't know if
because that's a VO challenge for me.
If you want to give it a try.
Discombobulate.
I hate it.
I know. I didn't like it. I didn't like it either.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this looks like it hurt though.
Boo is beating the shit out of everyone. Shin is down. I think there's a bit where Gohan, he's under some rubble, powers up to blast a rebel off of him, but he's still just on his like hands and knees.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty bad.
I think did they give Boo any more like lines in yours? Like is he singing any songs about what he's doing to people?
In mine, as he's doing his like dance, his Numa Numa dance. He's it's like sort of that kind of sound in a clear in a melody.
So Boo's got bars in mind because as he's celebrating, he's like, "Pow, pow, pow! You go down, 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 down." Like
down like she's supposed to be.
Yeah. She's pink and she's 0 degrees.
Temperature 0 degrees. That was a college song.
Oh my god.
And the bit again, I lived with people from Boston for a large portion of my academic career. And when that song came on, the bit was that everyone get on the coffee table.
You guys got up to get down, 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 down.
Yeah.
Down, down.
When we thought we were going to live forever.
Oh my God.
Everything was good forever.
We felt that way in college because that was the height of like Calvin Harris EDM in college. And then we thought we were going to live forever. And then Calvin Harris passed away. And I think we were all like, oh shit.
Wait a
life. and life and death come into play in more Boo dialogue from mine. After the POW song, as he's approaching Shin, who keeps getting back up, Boo says, "I drop you down, you went dead. Now you back up, I drop you down again." Like, they are feeding into this childlike mindset with his dialogue, but now we get that layered with the reality of the depth of Boo's strength.
Did he say all this when they cut to his close-up and like all of his facial features close in and you see the whites of his eyes?
No. This is like they're doing it in like bigger wide shots. So this is definitely dubbed over like what you have, which is just like him singing. Because you can't, the lip flap doesn't say any of this. It just like looks like him. Oh, woo, 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 woo. But yeah.
Because in mine, at least, when his face gets small like that, he dropped down several octaves. He's like, "I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you now."
See, I don't get the drop down.
Ooh, really?
Because I think when we see his eyes and his teeth, he just goes, "Ah."
No. Yeah, because
he got no dialogue with his eyes open so far.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's like he gets serious.
Yeah,
I hate it.
It's not good. It's very it's super twisted. He feels super wicked.
He's a bad boy, and it's still he's extremely dangerous. But even when he does the face squish, it's still like, like you've seen a little kid and like you see the wheels in their head turning when they decide, "Oh, I have an idea and now I'm going to be devious."
Yes.
It is that kind of thing. But Boo can blow up the earth at any second if he wanted to, which is the dangerous part. A child can't, to my knowledge.
It's such an interesting what is it? Characterization or like foreshadowing. I don't know the exact narrative conceit that I'm looking for here. I was not an English major, as that previous scene clearly showed. But like the menace, the strength, I think they do a great job of making you feel like you really can't tell. There's not a chance in hell that you're going to understand exactly what he's up to. Because Cell, it was very clear. Cell had the same Saiyan problem of, I want to strike. I just want to get strong. I want to become perfect. I want to fight the strongest. Frieza got his comeuppance, thinking that he was up without reproach. And then we learned that he was not. Same with Vegeta. Like those were kind of the arcs that we had. And now we are faced with a true randomized kind of violence.
Are you saying he's some sort of Joker?
I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's not Joker, but
is he Joker-fied?
He could be on his path to Jokerification. How about we leave it there? He's got key Jokerification indicators. He's
pre-Joker-fied. He needs to go to a Mediterranean diet.
You need to do a water fast before you start Jokerification.
A lot of this first half is mainly Boo just beats the shit out of Shin and Gohan. Because there's a bit where Shin tries to use another psychic blast. It doesn't affect Boo. Boo then is able to copy it and does the Shin, sending Shin all the way across town and landing right into Babidi.
I forgot about Boo's ability to just kind of see stuff and do it. I was like, that's a really nice kind of conceit of like, oh, like Boo raised his power level the same way maybe he noticed Gohan doing it or whatever. And then he can copy this psychic ability, which is kind of fucked up and crazy. And yeah, I am also really into Babidi gloating over Supreme Kai, who, when he gets knocked back by Boo's key attack, I wrote down, he lands in Yamcha pose and then gets ground pounded Yoshi butt stop style by Boo. Oh, brutal.
The stink face, they calls it in wrestling.
Oh, is that what they call it in wrestling? They call that a stink face?
If you, I think, made popular by Rafiki is from The Lion King. Rikishi is a Samoan man who they said was a Japanese sumo wrestler.
Okay.
Or Polynesian. But yeah, you get knocked out, you're in the post, you're sitting down, and then he'd look at the guy, look at the crowd, wave his little butt, and then you run backwards and throw your butt into someone's face and kind of rub it on there. Yeah. And he had a big butt. Everyone's like, no.
A large posterior is sometimes a key performance indicator in sports. Good glutes. A lot of power to generate in the rear end, in the hind parts.
But yeah, Boo's just he's a little toot in Shin's face. I would. After landing that hard, it's gonna come out.
Yeah. Plus, what do you think it smells like? A little Pepto?
Minty?
A little pink mint?
What's he been eating? What's the digestive system of a Boo?
I don't know. But I do know that Babidi is like so pleased with himself, and he's like, you know what? You look so pathetic. I might consider mercy killing you right now. But here comes Gohan with a flying kick to Boo's face. And I do like that we get a cut to see how far Boo flew, which is like a decent amount from this kick. But he just rebounds with a cartwheel right back into Gohan's face. I think in mine he says, "You pest! You go bye-bye!"
You pest?
Mm-hmm.
He's not John Leguizamo.
Is Boo or is Gohan John Leguizamo from The Pest, or is Boo the killer clown from Spawn?
Boo is definitely a clown / violator.
Yeah, the violator. Boo is violating people, though.
He is violating. I just bought that on 4K about 2 months ago.
I would love to watch that in 4K because I've only ever watched that movie on TV broadcasts.
It does not do some of the VFX any favors, but
I know.
I like it. It's real stupid.
Mm-hmm. That's what keeps me watching that movie every time it's on. I'm just like, oh, this is dumb.
Jay White?
Mm-hmm. Jai White?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's great. Great martial artist.
Yeah. Just like Boo is a great key blast artist. Hits Gohan with a point blank key ball. And yeah, Boo just goes, bye-bye. And Gohan is upside down riding this ball. And I think Shin is conscious enough to say, that'll send him into space.
Oh, the timekeeper said
that. And Shin musters up the energy to glare at that ball of energy to pop it before Gohan dies in the vacuum of space. And then has a bit of an interior monologue being like, you have to live, Gohan, you may be our only hope.
Interesting.
They won't be able to find you there. Just stay down.
I don't get any of that.
I figured because they're really like over talking this, at least in this first half, because like all of that happens and we haven't even reached. Haha, gotcha, a commercial.
Hey, Riley,
Yeah, Andrew.
do you want to make a podcast ad?
I do, but what would we mention?
So I think that we could probably put together an ad for a show called The Podcast Minds. There, but for the grace of pod, go we. You know, it's a podcast where we both pitch each other podcast ideas instead of doing one ourselves.
Yeah, it's a podcast pilot pitching project. Totally. We should mention that it's a comedy show, right? Where we throw out ideas like getting weirdly deep into the themes of Jumanji.
Is that one a podcast?
No. It's a podcast idea that is actually a front for me to talk to you about hyperfixations I got.
Oh, that's most of the things that you hit me with. What about instead if we just talked about all the different ways you could do a rewatch of Lost?
Oh, that sounds like you just did what I did, but you said it in a positive voice.
Okay, and along the way, what if we pitched ideas like, I don't know, Epic Rap Battles of Mystery, the Lin-Manuel Miranda podcast?
Listen to the Podcast Minds. There, but for the grace of pod, go we on your podcatcher of choice on the Moonshot Network. Hi-ho!
Hi-ho! Every Friday.
Boy, oh boy, we're back at the arena. Hercule, deep in thought.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, this episode's all over the place. This Hercule guy doesn't think about anything other than glory, but he is trying to figure out. He's like, all right, these are definitely the guys from the Cell games. Why are they back? Who's that new guy with them? Why is Videl so chummy with him? Why is Videl like into that cute guy? He can fly, which means he's probably an alien, and I don't want my daughter hanging out with no aliens. Then he has to check himself again because he's like, wait a minute. Videl can fly. So that must mean it's possible for humans to fly. They must use humans must have to use their tremendous upper body strength. So that's what I get before the comedic bits, like the comedic action of the scene. How does this play out in yours?
That's essentially the same. I don't think he does not accuse anyone of being an alien. But his conclusion is like, well, Videl can fly. And he goes, wait, that's it. And I didn't think of it before because it was too absurd. But humans are naturally able to fly. Doesn't mention like upper body strength.
Oh, God.
But he does in the process of his flying test, he is just like, if those yahoos can fly, certainly the strongest in the world can do it.
Yeah. He says something along the lines of, it probably took him decades to figure it out. Now I'm going to learn it in one day.
And so he opens a window, puts a foot on the ledge. He's maybe 3-4 stories up.
Mm-hmm.
Sweat bead. Closes the window. Pulls out a chair. Climbs on
So
top
cold
of it.
out. I think he says in mine.
Too cold. Too windy. I need.
They grounded all the flights in Papaya for less.
Oh, I don't want to get up in there and ruin the flight path. There's a lot of travel today. People leaving the tournament. I can't do that. But yeah, he tries to fly off a chair and he doesn't. He just bugs bunnies, waves his hand a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Hercule don't fly.
Hercule don't fly. But who does fly in? Members of his fan club.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see him being all kinds of embarrassed. And then he covers by saying, oh, you caught me while I was practicing my famous rug diving technique.
Gross.
Gross.
Get out of here.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Pizza, get in here. There's
A good old fashioned pizza get in here moment.
pizza. Oh yeah, to start a group game. Get in here, all you pizzas.
Get in here, all you damn pizzas. Just like we got to get back. God, we got to quickly cut back to Bobbity thanking Shin. Again, more gloating. Thank you so much for bringing me such strong fighters to help me resurrect Majin Buu. Then gives Buu the order to kill Shin, and Boo's like, I'm hungry. I'll eat him up.
I know, Bobbity, he's like, hell yeah, brother. I'll watch.
Yes. Oh, God, I think Bobbity in mind is like, oh, Boo, that's so wicked. I can't wait to... You have to put every inch of him into your tummy. Like, it's so weird. This shit gets weird.
Because, like, okay.
Yeah.
First, I'll say that there is a bit where Bobbity's like, oh, I think I can dispose of you myself. And then you see Shin kind of twitch. He's like, actually, Boo, you do it.
Bobbity's never killed anything before.
No, he's a coward. But it is... Bobbity, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Boo's just going to knife and fork it?
I feel like for to exact his revenge, he's kind of like, yeah. I feel like he would probably want Shin to suffer, right? That's been the whole thing. But more and more, the reality is that Bobbity he's the dog that caught the truck he was chasing.
Is he except for killing Shin, which is about to happen, supposedly. Bobbity all of his dreams came true. He doesn't. Yeah, he needs new. You need new goals.
Need new goals.
Just seeing someone get eaten, I guess.
Pull the ripcord.
Keep dreaming, Bobbity.
Keep dreaming, Bobbity. Hey. You dropped this wand and hat. You some kind of wizard, Bobbity?
Huh?
What did you say?
Because you have wizard things and your name's Bobbity.
Oh, right.
And then a spear through the chest.
Oh, God.
Out of nowhere.
That was so... I giggled when that happened because I was just like, of course. We know that's Deborah. He can make physical constructs out of his energy. He threw that through Boo's stomach. And before we get to see too much more, we gotta get out of the hot tub again. Because those little boys are back. These little idiots.
They're finally arrived. And here's what happened. They land, they depower. They don't recognize anyone, so they try to get closer. So you have the freak of them like crawling on their hands and knees like little freaks. They still can't see anything. They turn around. They see someone on the cliffs. So they freak crawl up towards them. Then they like
Looney
run up
Tunes
the
run.
wall. Yes, they correct. Which is fun.
It's fun, but like,
if you look at it as like a plot of like they land, look at some stuff, move, look at some more stuff, move in a different direction. It's a lot of they're stretching.
Yes.
But who do they come across but a stone Piccolo, who they think is just some kind of mannequin.
Yeah. Trunks is like, wow, whoever made this statue really got the details right.
Trunks, have you ever met Piccolo? I'd say no.
He, to contrary that, he goes, they even got his cape. I'm like, bro, I know you're 5, but shut the fuck up. Because then Goten notices Krillin, and, you know, as kids do, you hit something a little too hard, and that statue comes crashing down and shatters.
This was horrifying to me. I'm like, Piccolo, no!
Horrible to watch. Because I thought to myself, I was trying to rack my brain. I was like, the statue somebody's statue breaks at some point. It has to.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was
statue.
Chekhov's statue. I thought it was definitely going to be more of like an environmental thing that gets like even a little bit more business than what just happened. Because that's like it. It breaks into pieces, and we're like, huh? And then they cut away from it.
It's fucking horrifying. I would be, if I'm Piccolo and I'm conscious, I'm so mad at these fucking kids. I don't like Goten hanging around Trunks. I think he's a bad influence.
It's a bad influence.
Oh, let the boys have fun. It's of course me, Kame. I'm in here too.
I know you're in here. I've been hanging out with Goten, and outside when Trunks isn't around, he's compliant. He listens.
Yeah.
He works real hard.
Yeah, you showed me his progress report. There we go. That's my voice. A little more wizened.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Thank you. I haven't talked in a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, I've been playing.
Been a while. Nail.
I've been into Android handheld emulators, so I've been busy.
Yeah. I saw what got delivered. An Ambernick.
Mm-hmm.
You jailbroke a Steam Deck?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had to get it because I had to get it used. Thanks, AI.
The what's the new one? The AYN Thor.
The dual screen, yes.
With the dual screen, so you can
Wait,
play
has
your
that come
DS
yet?
games. No.
Can you check? What are you, a statue or something? Move your ass.
Nailed him. Nail.
Hell yeah. High five, Nail.
No, be productive. Figure out a way out of here.
No, but I finally have time enough to game, like that Twilight Zone episode. I never saw the last minute, but it looked like he just had enough time to read and he was going to read forever, which is like me, but video games. And nothing bad will happen.
I mean, I'm not going to spoil the Twilight Zone for you. That'd be criminal.
Oh, no. Well, I assume the twist is like people probably come back. He's got to go back to work.
Hold on. So you think the twist is at the fall of society, just before he reads all the books. People are like, "Hey, a new shift of work starts now."
Yeah, he gets a phone from his boss, like, "Where are you?" That's pretty creepy.
Is that what Key and Peele did? Nail.
I don't like sketch comedy.
It's not sketch nail. It was a reboot of the Twilight Zone.
Adam Scott.
Mm-hmm.
He's scared of flying.
Man on the wing.
Mm-hmm. Something, a gremlin, but not the sexy one. From Gremlins 2.
Woo! Nail.
Hey. I'm green. She's green.
And scene. I'm green, she's green, and scene. Oh God. We haven't been inside Piccolo's head in a long time. And I'm glad we took that little detour because what we see between Deborah versus Boo is like Deborah trying so hard to reason with his former boss, and like Deborah says, like, Lord Bobbity, if you allow Boo to reach further into his power, he will eventually destroy you too. You have to see it. Now is our only chance. Together we can stop him before he becomes unstoppable.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Quite literally, Bobbity is in tears, like rejecting Deborah. In mine, he's just like, can't you see, Deborah? You mean nothing to me now. My life's work is right here, and you hurt him. Like, he's like my baby.
That's way harsher than
right?
mine. That's
with tears in his eyes, like,
because that's the thing. Deborah is like, obviously he's under Bobbity's spell. He's got the M. He's enlisted, but he's in all the way. He's trying to make general. And just like, yeah, I'm under your control, but because I want to be. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're loyal to this is Deborah, bad person, but it is heartbreaking of like Deborah put the best years of his life to Bobbity. For this to happen when he's genuinely trying to warn his friend.
Yeah, imagine you've been a diligent a warrior on behalf of your master Bobbity to the point where he's asking you for combat advice, right? Their relationship wasn't just point, go kill.
Yeah.
Deborah throughout has been like, hey, what if we use this guy? Hey,
Yeah,
what if we did this? Like,
in the king's ear, Deborah has been.
a former king himself.
Yeah. Just nope. You should have saw this coming. When the vascular men he destroyed. Should have saw it coming.
That's right. That's
Loyalty
right.
means nothing to Bobbity.
Everybody thinks, it won't happen to me. It won't happen to me. The leopard, the tiny little leopard won't eat my magical face.
Kiss, as the sicko said, kissing the boss does not make you boss.
That's right. Kissing the boss does not make you boss. Just like throwing a spear through Boo does not mean he's going to take any damage because Boo pulls out the spear slowly and quickly. That hole fills. And then Boo decides, Boo, I think I'll eat you now. So that's kind of where we leave. Gohan knocked out on the ground while a snail crawls across his face.
In the indignity.
Battered, bruised, and covered in snail goo. Like father, like son, Goku face down in the dirt. Everybody's face down in the dirt this episode.
Vegeta Vegeta, what have you been doing?
He's letting that bean do its work, I think.
I guess if you think about it, this fight from the beginning of this episode to the end, the fight's not very long.
Right.
We're talking like maybe 5 minutes ish of fight time. So Vegeta's just like trying to center myself.
He's like he's centering himself because he realizes he's like, I just beat Kakarot in a duel. I can't believe it.
I'm so cool. Who do I call first?
Can't call Bulma. She's probably still passed out.
Or dead. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't care.
That's right. I don't care about anyone. I'll call 0 people. They should call me.
Do you remember that guy who won that bowling tournament in like 2016? Who do you think you are? I am. One of the greatest moments in sports history. And now it's happening to me, Vegeta.
This is the equivalent of a 300 game in bowling. And all it took was lying through my teeth. But that's it.
That makes me want to talk about the state of bowling, but I'm not going to. Okay. I'm not going to. Bowling's in a crisis era. Nobody knows how to work the ball return machines.
Wait, you're saying that there's a lack of skilled tradesmen or tradespeople?
Yeah. So maybe we traded everything away. Because that's what's happening in bowling. Just like the Z fighters are trading all of their strength away for a chance at what? I don't know. We'll have to find out next time to see who survives. What happens to Deborah? Will Vegeta save today? Will Piccolo be put all back together again, Humpty Dumpty style? Are we, dude? What's the over under that we get a scene where Goten and Trunks are trying to put Piccolo back together and they do it wrong?
I don't want to. Speculative trading.
Yeah, this is going up on Cal Sheet.
I think there's insider information on that.
Hey, Aaron, after this, let's talk about our finances and maybe getting into the speculative market.
I mean, like, if we're going up and saying what we're going to do on the podcast and then having a friend place the bet for us, yeah. You're right. We should ruin everyone else's time.
In theory, this is the parody, obviously. Parody, obviously.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we can check Kame House Party.
That's a Google alert I never want to see.
Please don't bet on us.
Don't do it. Maybe don't bet on anything.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe don't.
You know, maybe just save your wagering money on other things. Because that's the end of this episode. And here's one of the other things you can save some money for. Because on May 9th, Saturday, May 9th, starting at around 5 p.m., we are running it back for another Goku Day charity stream with a bunch of our fun and funny friends, both live and virtually in person. 2 states, 4 hours. 1 afternoon/evening of Dragon Ball movies while we raise money for the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, because we have to find a way to help all of our friends and neighbors and minority groups that are being unfairly targeted by the current levers of power, the current justice system that's not serving them or us. And throughout that, we are giving away some merch, so you can get one of these fork ice pins for a certain level of donation. So bright. If you head on over to kamehouseparty.com, follow our link tree, you should be able to find the campaign link if you want to donate now, or if you want to save up and donate on the day. It's going to be a fun one. Our movie watch along will start with BoJack Unbound. So that's the big call to action, apart from all the other lovely things that you all do to support this podcast. If you are a Patreon supporter, thank you so much for supporting us over there on patreon.com/KameHouseParty. A reminder that $3 a month gets you access to all of our episodes, all of our back catalogs, some streams that got demonetized because of rights and things, and then our bonus content from the pandemic era of the pod. And yeah, check it out. It's a pretty good deal. It's like a lot of content that you could binge.
Let me say this. For the charity stream, those replays don't go up on YouTube because we're showing movies.
That's right.
We don't have to write that. We, you know, the legalness of it is quite. I'm not a lawyer, is what I can say. So the replay is only going to go up on Patreon.
That's right.
So you better tune in.
That's right. You better tune in. And if you want to wet your whistle and watch the other movies, you can go over there to Patreon and start your watch along right now. You don't have to do it all in one sitting, but we're going to on May 9th, Goku Day, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, we love to sit.
Oh, God, it's going to be such a good day.
We've been doing it for hours now.
You can also check out Aaron's other podcast, Thinking Too Hard About Anime, with himself and Noah Carden, thinking a little too hard about the anime that they enjoy and love.
Yeah, steam's coming out of our heads. Boo style.
Boo style. They're reaching deep into the annals of anime history to do research and learn along with what they're watching. And then I'm going to try to do my plugs pretty quickly because coming up on May 2nd, UC Black, I'm going to be performing live and live streamed at the UCB at around 7:30 or 8 on Saturday. So if you're not in New York and you want to watch, you can grab that live stream link over there at ucbcomedy.com. More UCB news from this guy. The Shonen Trumps are going to the Del Close Marathon Festival 2026, June 12th at 11:30 p.m. We're going to be doing improvised anime live on stage. Opening night. Woo! It's going to be a big one. We got a nice, big, fun team, friends of the show, and some new friends who want to make anime up in real time. Last week, I did my debut sketch show with Fine. So check out fine.sketchcomedy for updates on when our next show is, because we've got shows in May and June. And is that it? That might be it for now. Other than making sure that you check out the Moonshot Network of podcasts, of which we are a part because we love being part of the Moonshot Pods family. And if you like us, you'll love the Moonshot Podcast of
the podcast minds are
networks.
back.
Podcast minds are back, but there's all kinds of other great stuff. Don't skip on the streams. Just like we are on twitch.tv/Kame House Party. Probably going to be crawling. Probably going to be doing some double screening crawling because after we wrapped on Saturday, Aaron, I played for another couple of hours.
I finished. Yeah, it's a good.
It's.
Am I going to go right there after this record? Who knows?
Who knows? But this has been a really good pod. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us for another week. And we got to wrap this up the only way we know how. So whether you are whether you're sleeping in a snail chair, damn it. Here we go. Whether you're sleeping in a snail trail, or sleeping in a snail trail, or you're breaking up with a giant red male, you gotta keep fighting.
Start with the butthole. Boo. Chow down.
Down, brown.
Baby, are you down?
Boo Kingston.
House party.